A lot of people have been asking about the TLC survey, and I unfortunately did not get to take it. So Mrs. Kickstand, which is where I saw it initially, has a whole video up on her page where she screen recorded as she took the survey. You can see all the questions that are there. You can see her answers, all of that. By the time I saw that and went to the TLC Instagram, it was no longer on stories. And I'm so bummed it was this. I spent like half an hour trying to find it. Maybe I was in the wrong place. I kept rechecking and rechecking. And all I can guess is that it was up for 24 hours and I missed it. And I'm so sad. Or I just didn't see it. Okay. But I have this one comment who said, to me, it's weird the TV channel does a survey for their reality show. Isn't the point of a reality show to be unscripted and the show actual life? And I do think it is incredibly interesting. In my memory, I cannot think of another time that I've seen a reality show ask the viewers this explicitly for their opinion on the season. And from what it seems like is they're really sort of digging in and asking, what do we want? This is their top show. And the rumor, and I haven't seen any proof of this, but it seems to be well accepted rumor, is that their existing contract went through this season and they're going to be renegotiating. And that's going to be really, really interesting. And a lot of people have been saying for years now, or seasons, Cody and Robin, they're not earning their keep. They're not pulling their weight other than being the villains as illustrated by the white and black sort of outfits. They present a lot of conflict, but especially Robin is not really, they're paying her to stand around and give opinions that I feel like aren't even as good as my opinion. And the other three, especially Christine and Janelle, are really pulling the show through. Now, I think Mary every time I see Mary this season, it's great, but we're not seeing very much of her, which is very interesting to me because I think she has just as much right to comment on a lot of this stuff as Robin does. She was around a lot longer. She was there from the beginning. I also think it's interesting. This is totally unrelated to the survey, but I also think it's really interesting that Mary, Janelle, and Christine's story seems to agree. And there's no lost love between Mary, Janelle, and Christine. If it was just Janelle and Christine, I could see the argument being that, well, they're buddies, they're backing each other up, but they're not friends with Mary, and Mary's not friends with them. And yet their story is all within like a degree or two of the same. Do you know what I mean? Like there's some variations because they're different people with different opinions, but mostly it's the same compared to Cody and Robin's, which is not even consistent with their own story, and I have a million TikToks that talk about that. So I'm really interested to know, why are they doing this survey now? In terms of what do I think it's because they're heading into negotiations. Maybe they're going to go into this with a production company and being like, no more self-filming. Why can't we get, there needs to be more genuine interactions. You can't show up at their house for 5 minutes and just do, and they won't even, when Christine has this party, like Isabel's party, they don't even go there and film it. They just are like, here, put up a couple cameras and film it. And it's still better content than what we get with Cody and Robin. I think that they are, someone says it's like watching a panel show where people talk about it because there's so little footage. And a lot of times the footage is reused. I mentioned Thanksgiving season 18 was from season 17. They just put them talking about their Thanksgiving over the footage. We got like the Christmas 2.0 with the kids was like a couple of seconds of their own footage. And I do not like self footage because they get to curate it and erase it and delete it and have other people do it. The good footage is when the camera people are there for hours and hours and hours and people forget the camera is there, or, they get caught sneaking away or snipping at each other. Like that's a reality show. I understand it's not reality, but whatever. So, to wrap it up, I did not get to take the survey. If you took the survey, tell me what you said. I am heartbroken forever that I didn't get a chance to take it. If you want to see the survey and you don't know what I'm talking to, go to, she has several different accounts. Go to this one. And I just screenshot this a few seconds ago. So it's about a day ago. You can go watch it. You can see all of the stuff and ask her any questions about it because I did not see it. And I will forever cry my eyes out about that.